Alright, cool. We're live. Alright, let's move. So, NQ, what are we looking at here? Last night was a good night. Didn't do what I expected it to do, but alright, cool, whatever. Yes. What is it? Yes.
You can hand me that fan. Me clean it if you're using it.
I'm using it right now.
You're using it right now?
Um, alright. The what are we looking at? That really just alright. So what are we looking at? Last night we didn't really do anything. Alright. I believe we're back. Let me just check here to make sure we're back. Alright, cool, we're back. Just check here to make sure we're back. Alright, cool, we're back. Alright, price. What do I expect price to do? Well, we're moving higher right now, so we'll see what it does. Last night, I was kind of expecting price to roll over. Why? Well, we're building a lot of this liquidity. We're just building a lot here. So kind of expected us to go lower. 15-minute. So if you draw this from here, you draw it like these, you can kind of see that a lot clearer now. Hold on, I gotta turn this thing off. Daddy, I asked you to turn off the radio.
Sorry? I turned off this one.
Alright, I'm back. I can actually think. So yeah, we have liquidity kind of building there. So let's see. What do we expect? So where are our highs and lows? London low. East. This is Asia low here. Kind of mark that out. That's Asia low. London low. What's this? That's gone. No. There's no London low. London high. So London high might be a target for today, especially since it looks like we built equal highs. So put this back a little bit. This is London high. Right. Okay. I also have a buildup of liquidity in this area. Would not be surprised if we come up, sweep that, head lower. But I could also see us come down lower, sweep this Asian low, or sweep anytime with liquidity, and then go higher to these equal highs, but ultimately to this. So, as of right this second, I don't know where we're going. So let's go down to a lower time frame and kind of try and figure it out. It's not really telling me much. So these are all equal highs. Actually, I did kind of see this. No, I didn't. I was not on the chart this morning at this time, but this would have been a pretty smooth deal. Yeah, I drew this out. Obviously, didn't make sense. Yeah, that doesn't look too shabby. Okay. So in a 5 minute, what are we doing? My eyes just bing to this, which is liquidity. So all my eyes are doing is just telling me that this is a whole bunch of liquidity. So Asia low. This is, where's London? London is technically this one, 450. Yeah. I do my London low from 3 to 5. I don't do the other types of lows. This tells me absolutely nothing. So pretty much the only thing I can say is this liquidity here. This gets swept. Potentially look for reversals from there and go according to that. Alright, this is pretty much all liquidity from the day, but so yeah, so let's remove it higher, which is great. Or not. We'll kind of see how price develops. Let me just check. Obviously, look who's was taken, right, from this. These look like equal highs. But let's see. So they're not equal highs. Okay, they are equal highs, right. So I just wait for that to get swept. That's pretty much it. I feel like it's swept and then close to go short. I'm not taking any short trades until these equal highs in here get taken out. This is the point where you gotta be patient. Just gotta be patient. Oh, very wicky morning. Not looking too hot. Man, this just looks so disgusting. Okay. Excuse me. I really don't like the wickiness of price since open. This is a little bit better. And then the wicks come. Jesus. Alright, so once that gets swept, then we can look to see what the position is. There are no trades in this lake for me. This essentially now is a liquidity sweep, but there's nothing in there for me to target these equal highs up here. So just wait it out. Alright, finally looks like we're pushing towards that. Well, maybe. We'll see. But towards these equal highs. I really want those equal highs gone before I do anything. guess I take that back. Yeah, no trades for me right now. It's completely fine. Completely fine. This was what again? Oh, that was the liquidity I was looking at. But yeah, we come down here, then I might be able to look for longs. Potentially look for longs. We'll see. We did also just, come in here, see this internal liquidity. But I don't really like how this. I don't like how this looks, man.
They're selling leaked audio caught her freaking games.
Okay, great pushing still. Towards that low that I was speaking about prior. So, man, this thing is so annoying. So now, look what we have. We have these equal lows here. Right. I would not take this until the die gets swept. That's just. I expect a reaction from this FEG. I expect a reaction from this. I'm definitely not buying there. Plus, everything's starting to play out. Reaction from here down to minimum this, but really and truly these lows. And then from there, you can look to go bullish, and the easy target is these equal highs. That's just an easy target. So yeah, let's see what happens. No in hell. Whoa. That was weird. Very weird. There's also no way I'm taking that when the wick is longer than the candle. Well, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you tell me if I know what I'm talking about or not. I mean, I said there's no way you take this. The wick is longer than the thing. I said I expect a reaction from here. It didn't make sense. Now I kind of expect price to roll over down to these equal lows at a minimum. Preferably down to Asia low, because that would take a lot of liquidity out of the market. And then from there we can look to go potentially higher if something arises. What do? We just built more liquidity to the sell side. Doesn't make any sense to take this. Literally none. Liquidity is king. There we go. That's how we watch it play out. Beautiful. I see it, but I don't like it. So this is Asian low that's gone now. The equal lows are gone now. What I see is this order block. Not something I would take because I'm still learning my order block system. We're trying to figure it out. So I do something like this for the order block. Shoot. In terms of targets, again, those equal highs up here. Start with target. These equal highs. Boom. My first area of my first partial will probably be this high here. This is the first area of liquidity. And then let the rest run is how I would play this out. So let's see, shall we? No tap yet. Okay, that'll be the tap. So as you can see, it would work out, but again, I'm still testing this. It's not, well, not, let me not say I'm testing. I'm forward testing it. All right. Forward testing it. As I said before, I'm probably not going to take live trades of this order block strategy until October. I still need more time to make sure make sure the way in which I'm doing it makes sense. Well, this could easily have been, excuse me, sorry. This could easily have been a trade. Easily. Remember I said this was my first area of, what do you call it? This is my first target, this one. I'd be break even now for sure though. No point in risking that. Why am I saying October? Just because, you know, time. You need time to learn your system, right? It's just a fact. That says this is a new system for me. I need time to learn it, man. I need to learn what works, how to apply it. Same way how I know how what works and how to apply my IFEG model. All right. So, same concept. The same concept. Alright, boom. Is that? Alright, there we go. So that would have been 2 contracts off. Pretty snazzy trade there, if I'm being honest. And let's see. Yeah, that would have been 2 contracts off and let the rest run. See where it goes. So the only thing that's changing about my quote-unquote model is the entry strategy and how we enter. So in this particular entry model, one, there's no shoot, my head is gone. There's no FEG in the bearish leg, right? So we can clearly see that here. There's no FEG in this bearish leg. So what do we wait for? We wait for the order block. Where's the order block? Right here. We wait for price to break out of the order block and then look for a retest of the order block. I did it off of the wick in this particular case, but I mean, it could have been off the body if you wanted it to. Cover the low, and that's all she wrote. So bias wise, we're spot on yet again. We're reading price very clearly. And I have no qualms with it, man. I feel really good. Let price do its thing. And in October, we'll get to where the real good, juicy stuff is in terms of the trading. So yeah, that's pretty much it. There's no point selling right now. Selling here makes no sense if you want to look for shorts. Makes no sense. Your draw is these equal highs, which is where the target is. That makes no sense selling. one where we would have taken partial stop. So I don't forget. But this is a very boring day. Again, I wouldn't short here or at the top. So I wouldn't be shorting here. Why wouldn't I be shorting? Because the equal highs right there. Why am I shorting at equal highs? That makes no sense. Absolutely no sense shorting at equal highs here. Liquidity. There we go. That makes absolutely no sense. Eyes are burning me, man. Straight burn. Let's see if anyone's talking about anything in the chat today. Johnny, not really. What if it's feasible, by feasible I mean if it makes sense, is this is the only place you can inverse. If we inverse this on the way up, let me just see if it makes sense. If anything of this, it's looking doubtful that this makes any sense. So yeah, I probably wouldn't take that, if I'm being honest. Pretty slow stream today, if I'm being honest. Isn't very much going on, except for that first trade. It's pretty much the only thing that made sense today. Yeah, not really liking what I'm seeing. It's consolidation. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it. I'm hungry. Jeez. I hate when price does this. Just stay in the same area and does absolutely nothing. It's such a waste of time. But what do you expect from a Tuesday with no news? Especially when we're coming up to Fed rates. I think Fed rates are next week or something like that. Yeah, we're just about at break even there. Just about. So now my question is, in order to maximize profits, how could I have done this any differently? I mean, there's still the potential that we keep going, but I doubt it, honestly. So how could I have maximized it? Well, maybe a little faux pas was these are the next set of equals here. Maybe we could have looked to target these equals instead of these equals since this is the first set. Well, now we've just created another set of equal highs. So there's that. But yeah. Not really too sure. Kind of drop this in the Discord. Into my trading in October. Oh. I'm hungry. I'm actually very hungry. Boom, so we would have been out there, break even, but with 50% gain. Not a bad trade. I think it was a pretty good trade. The only thing I would change in the future is, as I was saying earlier, is lower this down. Why? These are the equal highs, and these are also another set of equal highs in here. Before we got to this, so this is more of a home run kind of swing that I took here, as opposed to something like this. So refining it as it goes. But yeah, not a bad trade at all. Pretty decent trade. This one's 3.2. The one I was looking at prior was 3.78, 3.8. So yeah, something I'll definitely go back and look at. Since it is a break-even trade, and make adjustments going forward. But yeah, pretty cool with that one, to be quite honest with you. And I think that's gonna be it for me today. 10:32, man. I think that will be pretty much it from me today. So yeah, hope everyone has a good day, and I'll see you all later.